people that use TikTok right now. TikTokers right now. And us on YouTube.
Get in there! Sure, you gotta get in there. Everybody gotta click your light. Click your light. Elbow, please.
Moment of silence for the Clock app and all of its Clock people. It has officially happened. TikTok is done for now, or possibly forever. I don't know. I think it's like a 60-40 chance. I'd say it's a 50-50 chance. It could go either way. We can get it back, or it'll be out of here forever. New app, or you guys got to use the old apps once again. If you open up the app, this is the message that you get. Sorry, TikTok isn't available right now. A law banning TikTok has been enacted in the US, unfortunately. That means you can't use TikTok for now. We are fortunate that President Trump has indicated that he will work with us on a solution to reinstate TikTok once he takes office. Please stay tuned. So heavy on the for now part. It is a possibility that this will not be forever. Everybody not living under a rock knows back in April, there was a law or a ban passed that says that TikTok has to be sold to an American company or Americans have to be banned from using the app. So yeah, it got banned for now. That means that it is not on any app store, Android or Apple. If you have the app, you can still keep the app, but you cannot log into it. I guess that people are trying to find like loopholes to get into it, whether it be changing your VPN, location, just people are trying to figure out ways to get into the app and still use it. Me personally, I cannot use the app. I personally never really use the app. I have a TikTok account. Don't use TikTok. I started one because friends started accounts and they ended up getting a bit of a following and I wanted to support them, but I could never get into actually using the app. It just wasn't something that interested me. I didn't like the format of the videos. It's just not my thing. So really, I don't care about TikTok being gone. It doesn't affect me in any way. But truth be told, this affects a lot of people, specifically TikTok content creators. A whole lot of people made a living off of posting videos on TikTok, whether it was for entertainment, education, their lifestyle, that's entertainment. But you get the point. A lot of people made money using TikTok, and it is very unfortunate that that avenue of revenue has been stripped from them. They are essentially out of work. It's like your job going out of business and you have to go look for a new one. And if people are finding a way to live off of TikTok, that means that it's paying well. And we all know that in America, it's very hard to find a job that pays well. You remember when liberals were going crazy because Donald Trump got elected into office and they were making like meltdown videos. This is actually a lot worse. This is literally people's livelihoods we're talking about here. Now, I consider myself a content creator. I do not make any money making YouTube videos. I just do this really because I like making videos, for one. It's something that I enjoy. I do have hopes in the future of one day possibly making money off of making these videos, but right now I don't. And I work my actual job. I do both. But my way of making money is not tied to social media at the moment. It is strictly me going out to work, clocking in, clocking out. Every 2 weeks I get paid, you know. These people do not have that opportunity if they did not have a job outside of TikTok. And creators do have 9-to-5s, but a lot of creators strictly rely on these social media websites, these social media apps. This is how they make their living, and they can't. I think when it comes to this ban, that is personally what I find the most daunting about TikTok being gone. Even though I don't use the app, I don't care for the app. It doesn't affect me at all. I understand that life is hard out here. The motto is get it how you live. And if the way you get it is through TikTok and you can't no more, like, that's rough. You know what I'm saying? So I feel for y'all. I like to joke around a lot, but on a serious note, I really do feel for y'all. I hope y'all able to work it out. I hope the app's able to come back for the sake of people's livelihoods, because I feel like that's the most important thing. Even besides just all the content and people that want to watch the videos, a lot's at stake for a lot of people. Now, President Trump is hilarious. I'm not a Trump hater. Let me get that out the way right now. I'm also not a Trump lover, but President Trump is very much so hilarious. He went from very much so despising the app to now saying that he promises to get it reinstated and is potentially looking for a way to have TikTok return. Hilarious, funny, real flippy floppy dude. But that's not even just him. That is politics in general. That is everybody, Democrat, Republican, Trump, not Trump. And when it comes back, y'all gonna call him a savior. That's hilarious. But that's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about the fact that there's potential for TikTok to come back. We also have Mr. B saying that he is looking for ways to buy the app with the help of billionaires, of course, because I don't even think that he has all the money to get TikTok back.
Just got out of a meeting with a bunch of billionaires. TikTok, we mean business. This is my lawyer right here. We have an offer ready for you. We want to buy the platform. America deserves TikTok. Give me a seat at the table. Let me save this platform, TikTok.
He said that billionaires have reached out to him and he's going to get it done. He's trying to get it done. Not that he's going to get it done, but he's trying to get it done. Let's just see what happens. Now, when I found out about the ban, I was at work and this girl walked up to me and was like, Malcolm, TikTok got banned. And I was keeping up very loosely. I knew that it had the potential to be banned. I didn't know exactly what was happening. I knew the date was supposed to be the 19th. Well, here in California, that happened at like 6 o'clock. That I can remember. That's when she told me. And I'm like, dang, I ain't even wait, yo. They was on top of it. They was trying to get this app up out of here. So it was over with at 6 p.m. Couldn't log into the app. I checked and I was like, ooh, wow. This is real. I know for a fact we have never, ever, ever, ever seen a social media website, app, page, whatever the case. We've never seen one get banned before and disappear. I'm still having a hard time understanding like what the big deal is. I understand that they're talking about security. The government's reasoning is like security and privacy. To me, that just means that they don't want China getting information for free. It's not owned by like the rich people in America. So that's the big issue. Nothing's free. And the fact that they're getting all this information for free from us signing into the app, that bothers the government. That's my like how I would sum it up. That's like as deep as I'll go. But dealing with today's Americans, like we're some of the worst Americans ever in existence, if you didn't know that. Or if you didn't feel that way. That's my opinion. I won't even say that's a fact. But like we're the worst Americans in the history of America in a lot of different ways. We will go out of our way to spite the government. And the one way that is being done right now is this app called Red Note, I believe. Now that's an actual like Chinese app. That is a China app. Communist China. And people are being called TikTok refugees going over to this app, giving up all their information that's in their cellular devices, on their freaking, I don't know, man. They're giving up all their information and they're going to this app because one, it's like TikTok, but it's not TikTok. But also the government wants to get rid of China app, TikTok, supposedly. It's not even like fully owned by China. It's only like 20% owned by China or something like that. But they're trying to get rid of this quote unquote Chinese app. And it's causing people to flock over to the real Chinese app. And it's just like, that's insane, yo, the way that Americans work. And a lot of it isn't even the fact that they really like this app or anything. The thing is that we'll do anything to spite the government. We'll do anything to spite America, you know? Cold thing is, like I said, that's a real Chinese app, yo. That is a communist app. More than like 50% of what goes on TikTok and is allowed on TikTok is not flying on Red Note. Like straight up, they will flag you, bro. They will remove the stuff you post. They will damn near come and find you because they like that. It is not the same as TikTok. The most quote unquote controversial thing that I've seen regarding Red Note, which I don't even find controversial because like it's China, bro. But it's about the LGBT community not being able to post all of their LGBTness all over Red Note because like you can't be gay. They don't do the transgender thing out there. They don't do the bisexual thing out there, the lesbian thing, whatever it is. It's not flying in China. And if that app is really owned by them, they got their own like terms. Why would they let you go over there and start mixing up with they people, start mingling with they people, giving your rhetoric and your ideas. Why would they let you do that if they don't let that happen in their country? You know, it doesn't make any sense. But that's the most controversial thing that I've seen. And I'm sure it's a lot more things that do not fly on that app. It's a communist app, bro. Like, be for real. Censorship is huge in China. You cannot just do whatever. The whole app is in Mandarin. Like, be for real, bro. You got to translate the terms and agreements to even understand what's going on. And like, y'all not finna learn Mandarin for real. And I highly doubt that y'all finna copy and paste everything into Google Translate just so you could read what you're supposed to be doing on that app, what is and what isn't allowed, you know? Like, that's not happening. So I'm sure it's a whole lot more stuff that you can't do on that app. It's a whole lot of stuff that you will get in trouble for. Almost to the fact where if you do something that goes against the rules or the law in China, and you happen to want a vacation there, I damn near think that when you go there, you will be arrested. Cause like, it's just communism, bro. Like, that shit don't fly. But it's a lot going on, honestly. Like, truly, 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 and honestly. Rest in peace to TikTok. I hope there's a possible way for everybody to come out of this at least semi unscathed. There's no way that a lot of people's pockets won't be hurt by this. I hope that everybody can make it through as decently as they can. There's definitely trolls on the internet, and I ain't even gonna cap. I'm one of them too, just because I don't use TikTok like that. I don't really get the hype. It disappeared, and a lot of people were on that app scrolling through at night. You know what I'm saying? While they in bed, they laying in bed scrolling through TikTok, and they can't no more. That's like a drug addict getting their drug of choice removed from their life. And it's like, that's cold turkey and something. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I feel for that, but I also like think it's comedy at the same time. It is kind of funny though, because like it shows how sucked we are into our screens in a way. And I'm like that on my apps too. Don't get me wrong, but my apps are here to stay. You know what I'm saying? I don't think YouTube will be going away until at least like I'll give it like 2050, 2060 before we start like seeing people talking about, oh, YouTube is about to end. I think Amazon will eventually take over. They'll have their own websites and streaming services and all this extra stuff. There won't be any Kick. There won't be any Twitch. There won't be YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, whatever the case. I think it'll all eventually lose to Amazon, which is crazy. But I really do feel like that though. Not for a long time though. On my apps, my preferred apps. One app I do use a lot is Twitter. I still call it Twitter. It's X now, but that shit Twitter. I don't know how long Twitter's here to stay. Longer than TikTok, birth and death. TikTok is really out of here. TikTok is gone. And people have to deal with that right now. I was reading up somewhere that Trump had approved like 60 more days until the ban happened or something like that. Trump's not even in office yet. The app is not here. We'll see what happens when Trump's come into office. It's still not for sure. Nobody really knows if the app is gone forever or if it'll make a return. It's just a crazy situation though, because when have we ever seen a social media ape get banned before? I can't wait to see what that does for the music industry. Like, that's one thing about TikTok, I'm gonna be honest, I was not a fan of. I hate this whole genre of TikTok songs, especially in rap music. Oh, that shit bugs me. Oh, that shit kills me, actually. I hate that. And I can't wait to like see how that affects rap, bro. How does that affect the music industry? I feel like rap is truly becoming a lost art form. It's been a lost art form for a long time, and it's nowhere near the same as the freaking 80s, 90s, early 2000s, even the 2010s. Like, it's so far removed from the artistry of it all. And I think a big reason that it is like that is not just because of TikTok, but in the recent years, oh man, it's definitely not helped. So I can't wait to see what that does for the music industry. But yeah, I was kind of ranting in this video. Let me know how y'all feel about this whole TikTok ban. To me, it's crazy. I'm not a big fan of TikTok, but I never thought that we get to a point where an app needs to be banned from America. Like, that is insane to me. To all of you out there that are TikTok influencers that aren't even like really TikTok big influencers, but it put a little bit of bread in your pockets. You know what I'm saying? Good luck to y'all. If you happen to see this video, let me know your thoughts and opinions on what's gonna happen to TikTok in the future. If it'll be back, if it's gone for good. I think it's like a 60-40, 50-50 shot. It's very uncertain. Nobody really knows. But yeah. Thanks for watching the video. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate y'all. And I will catch y'all later.